For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. We have the National Weather Bulletin forecast for 24 hours, 14th of September. This brief will find mention of the Maiden Deep Depression, which was there in the Bay of Bengal, and its subsequent effect over the central parts of the country, causing deluge over large areas. Region specific, to come to east and northeast India first, there is no major activity as such over these parts now. Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal and including northeast India, normal monsoon activity with light rainfall, possibly some few places could have some moderate, but nothing very intense activity expected over these pockets. Parts of Bihar, extreme northern parts, that's closer to the foothills, inclusive of Kishanganj, Purnia, Madhubani, Supaul, Araria. These pockets possibly may be a moderate shower at some places, but nothing very significant. Similarly, Gangetic West Bengal, the extreme the southern parts, that's inclusive of Kontai, Diamond Harbour, Diga. This is the pocket which can expect some moderate shower. Even some showers can be there over capital city Kolkata also. Further, the northern parts of the country, there is a feeble circulation that's marked over parts of Uttarakhand and adjoining region. But then monsoon trough is far to the south because the low pressure area is rather down in its position over parts of Madhya Pradesh and adjoining region. So with the monsoon trough down, right, it's south of normal position, not much of activity is expected over northern parts. Uttar Pradesh, few parts, especially the eastern ones, can have some weather closer to the proximity of the hills, inclusive of Bahraich, Gorakhpur, Kushinagar, Gonda. These are places possibly some moderate showers will be there, extending to light showers even over Lucknow, Kanpur, Allahabad area. Parts of west Uttar Pradesh, generally light weather activity is expected. Uttarakhand can expect some moderate rain and thunder shower, possibly one or heavy showers can't be ruled out. Delhi, as it is having some moderate showers yesterday also, previous 24 hours, similar activity will continue, but there is no intense activity. That will take time. It's coming up, it will take a little more time. Proximity of Delhi, Punjab and Haryana, once again with light shower activity only. Parts of Rajasthan, some portion closer to Delhi, which is Alwar, Dholpur, Savai Madhopur, even extending up to say Jaipur, can expect some light rainfall activity, and so will be its eastern half closer to southeast region, Bundi, Kota, Jalawar. That pocket can have some light moderate rain activity. Extreme western parts, not much. Similarly, extreme northern parts also, not much of activity. Central parts of the country is going to be the focus in this 24 hours also. Earlier, the Maiden Deep Depression, which had formed in the Bay of Bengal, which crossed coast close to Chandbali, had caused deluge over many parts of Orissa, particularly Puri, Paradeep, Cuttack, Bhubaneswar, Sonpur inside, and Pulbani region had over 100 millimeters of rainfall. Puri was bore the brunt of this particular storm, which had 343 millimeter in 24 hours, breaking all records of this 24 hours rainfall. In even Bhubaneswar also had similar records. The parts of Orissa now are getting vacated from this intense activity, as the low pressure is now lying more over parts of southern parts of Madhya Pradesh and adjoining Maharashtra region. Yes, activity over Orissa is going to be there, especially its southern parts, Ambikapur, Durg, Raipur, and then till Rajnandgaon, Sukma, Dantewada. This area can expect rain and thunder shower activity, may be heavy at places, and from there on shifting to parts of Madhya Pradesh, especially its southern parts, having say Chhindwara, Harda, Devas, and then going further Indore, Ujjain, Khargon, Khandwa. This is the pocket which can expect, including Seoni and Umaria on the eastern sides. Parts of Maharashtra, some parts of Vidarbha can expect, inclusive of Gondia, Nagpur, Amravati, Akola, this pocket. But as we go further up, the activity will reduce over Maharashtra. Even the coastal parts of Maharashtra, Konkan region, possibly light moderate, inclusive of Mumbai, can expect this type of a rainfall, but no intense rainfall activity. Parts of Gujarat, yes, can expect heavy rainfall, inclusive coastal region, Surat onward, Valsad, Surat, Bharuch, up to even Tapi. This pocket Vapi can expect a rain thunder shower activity. Parts of Saurashtra, starting with the Mahua, Virabal, and then particularly along the coastline, that's Jamnagar, Okha, Porbandar, Dwarka, right down up to Gir Somnath and Virabal can expect. Interior parts of even Amreli and Junagadh can expect, inclusive of Rajkot. Rajkot had earlier very heavy rainfall, more than 100 millimeter a day before yesterday. Parts of North Gujarat, inclusive of Disa, either Patan, Mehsana, Palanpur, and even the central parts coming down up to Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar, this pocket can expect some moderate rain and thunder shower. Some heavy showers are coming up for this region in the subsequent 24 hours. Capital city Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad can watch out for even Baroda for heavy to very heavy rains in the subsequent 24 hours coming up. The southern parts of the country, the activity is less. Even the offshore trough is not marked, so I don't expect any heavy activity over coastal Karnataka and even Kerala. Moderate activity at some places over coastal Karnataka, but the interior parts are relatively free from any intense weather activity, covering most parts of even Karnataka or Rayalaseema, Tamil Nadu, and then even for that matter Telangana also, particularly southern parts of Telangana. There's no significant weather activity expected. Light rains can continue at some of the places. That's the weather brief from Skymet. Keep watching for latest information on weather.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.